I'm going to teach you to strum like a pro in the next few minutes, even if you're just getting started or struggled with strumming before. I'm Jake, and for the past 16 years, I've been teaching the coolest people on the internet how to play guitar. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's holding you back from smooth, confident strumming, and more importantly, exactly what you need to do to fix it. There are three main things I see my students doing over and over again that make strumming sound and feel awkward. I'm going to explain each so you can stop those right away. Then at the end, I'm going to give you my absolute favorite exercise for making a rock solid right hand. One is to hold the pick very, very lightly. If you're to steal the pick from your other hand, you don't want to feel much resistance at all. You're gently holding the pick, just keeping it in place so you can bring it to the guitar strings. But in order for that to work, you have to also do thing number two, which is gently brush over the strings. If you grab the pick really lightly and then dig in really hard, it's going to yank the pick so it's turning side to side or even pull it out of your fingers. You want to think of the strings like a sheet of paper and the pick like a brush. You don't want to mush the bristles into the brush and get the paint everywhere. You just want to gently coat that paper or gently coat the strings with your pick as you brush over it. Do you like thick or thin picks when you play? Which do you prefer and why? Is it because of the sound or is it because of the way it feels? I personally really like a thick pick. The thinnest I ever use is about 1 millimeter, and then I go up from there. I'm interested to see what you like in the comments. Number three is we don't want to strum every single string when we strum down and up. It starts to sound robotic and it's a little bit forced. Instead, what we want to do is we want to strum the thicker strings on the way down, maybe 3, 4, or 5 strings. And then on the way up, we want to strum 2, 3, or 4 of the thinnest strings. It sounds much more like we expect a guitar to sound when we're not trying to force ourselves to hit all 6 strings. If you've been finding this video helpful, I think you would really like my community and course at school.com/guitargympro, and I just want to invite you to check it out. All right, I told you I was going to give you my absolute favorite exercise, so let's dive into that. My favorite exercise is to take a metronome and set it somewhat quickly. I'm going to do it at about 200 beats per minute, but this isn't going to be counting my quarter notes. It's going to count my eighth notes too. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide some random places in there that I'm going to strum. So I'm going to say I'm going to strum on 1, the and after 2. I'm going to strum on beat 3, and I'm going to strum on beat 4. So it'll be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now I'm going to do that with the metronome at this quicker speed. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now I would do that for maybe a minute or 2 minutes on repeat. I can make this easier or harder by which notes I pick. If I just strum on 1, 2, and 4, it's pretty easy. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I strum on the and of 1, beat 2, the and of 3, beat 4, and the and of 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I can make it even harder by speeding up even more and then just picking certain beats to hit as we play. Maybe something like only strumming on the and after 1 and beat 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So this exercise can be as easy or as hard as you want to make it. Now that you have your strumming together, if you're having trouble switching your chords fast enough, this exercise is going to give you great control over your fingers super fast.